Man, look, these people got to stop talking about Drake every chance they get. Like, this nigga has been quiet for like the last couple months after he released the album. Apparently he's working on the album himself right now, so he hasn't really been outside of the stream that he did with Aiden. Like, he hasn't really been in the public eye like that. So I was scrolling through Twitter, and then you see the headlines, and it says Ali Sadiq, which is a comedian, Ali Sadiq on Drake moving to Houston. He's not like us. And it's just like, bro, at this point, like, y'all gotta stop talking about this guy. Like, yeah, I get this battle happened. I get people think that he lost, but what does this have to do with the topic? So let's watch the video and see what he's saying.
Didn't Drake just buy a place in Houston?
And before I even start this, a lot of people will say too, and I've seen people say this, Shannon kind of like makes it a point to always bring up Drake in his interviews. I'm not one that's kind of like super opposed to that because he doesn't always pull it up in like a bad light. But I guess for some people you could see it as like just him being like weird and bringing up the topic to every guest, like literally every guest almost that Shannon has, he brings up Drake to them. And yeah, I don't know, maybe Shannon just wants a Drake interview.
Oh, he's moving to Houston?
He's not like us.
There you go. Come on, man.
I'm just saying, he's not like us.
First of all, since you brought that up, why they turn on Drake like that, man?
I was, this is me. I mean, people who know me know this. I really wasn't a Drake fan like that.
Okay.
Because
a lot of the older generation shares that same sentiment. I'm not sure why, but literally people outside of the music industry from that older generation for some reason seem to have an issue with Drake. A lot of people in the music industry mess with Drake. And especially for him to be from Houston, it's kind of weird.
He was always selling something that I already heard. So I'm a real hip hop person. I've been around as long as hip hop.
Right.
So you can't give me a rendition of somebody else's style and think I'm rocking with it. I'm just not. He sounded like Short on this one. He sounded like this person. And then when you being from.
So whenever Drake does a song that sounds like a certain area, like when he did Model, I think a Bay, it sounded like the Bay. He pays homage to them. He's not stealing anything from anybody. He's not, saying, he's not a culture vulture like people would say. He's doing something because he grew up listening to something and he wants to pay homage. And all the guys that he pays homage to, like, they show love to him. Like, it's not like he's just doing it and they're just like, I don't know why you did this.
From the H, I don't honor you stealing anything from us.
Yeah, and like, he's not stealing anything. Like, he has features with Bun B. He has songs on his album with Pimp C. He samples our artists like Lil Kiki, if you guys know him from Houston, from Texas. Like, how is he stealing from Houston?
Like Chopped and Screwed, any of that, anything that we created, and you don't pay homage to us.
All right, he's okay. So he clearly just didn't do his research if he's gonna say that, because literally, like I just said, all the artists that he shows or he shows loves to, and I guess you could say does a rendition of, he shows love to them. Like Drake early on had a song Uptown with Bun B. I forget. It could have been Bun B and Lil Wayne, Uptown, from years ago. So I don't know. This is kind of crazy. Let's see.
From getting it, I got a problem with that. I've always had a problem with that.
But what about all the people that he put on? All the people that he helped up out the mud?
Who?
Man, come on.
Okay, he's not informed or he's just being ignorant.
Don't do that now. Don't do that.
I don't know who he helped.
You do, though.
No, I really don't. Because was it from Houston? Who did he help? He didn't help. Okay, UGK was UGK.
Yeah.
Face is Face.
I'm talking about all the guys that went at him this summer. I ain't talking about the old guard. No, he didn't help the old guard, but I'm talking about a lot of the guys that he helped that went at him this summer. Not just K-Dot, because he brought K-Dot on tour with him, but he helped a lot of other people.
I don't know who all this man helped. I'm in my own world. I don't know.
See, now you just plain ignorant. Like, I don't know who he helped. Like, nah, like, stay on your, whatever. Like Shannon's telling you, like all these people that he's helping you. I don't know. Even if Drake didn't really help, like you could say that he didn't really help certain Houston artists, but Houston artists will say that Drake helped them. Like there's a video Lil Kiki, the rapper, posted recently saying Drake sampled one of his songs and basically got him paid, and has showed love to him since that happened. So it's like, if I don't know, I guess you consider that as help, but maybe in some other people's eyes they wouldn't consider it as help because it's like he didn't put them on. Obviously he couldn't put them on, he didn't come before them, but he's helped Houston artists for sure.
I don't know who all he helped. You give me somebody.
But here's the thing: you don't know who he helped, but you know what he stole.
Mm-hmm.
You don't rock with him like that.
I hear the style. I can hear the style. It's on the radio. They pumping him on the radio. And then when you say certain things, it. Man, your
what
blackness.
got you turned? What got you to? Okay, that aside. Okay, maybe it's because you say he biting people's style and you've heard that style before. But what is it about Drake that rubs you the wrong way? Because it's more than the style.
That was just the style. I didn't have no other problem with the man. I know.
And this is a lot of thing about people that have opinions about Drake. They don't know why they don't like Drake. They have an idea of what they may have heard someone say, but they actually don't have a reason themselves of why they dislike Drake as an artist. Like, it makes no sense for you to come to this podcast and say, I don't like him because of this. And then you get, you get a rebuttal and you're like, well, these are my reasons for not liking him. And you're still not really clear on your reasons. In
Houston, man, it was some things that didn't happen in the age that other people had problems with him. Sauce Walker had problems with him.
Right.
Sauce Walker have problems with everybody.
I wasn't in it. But the thing is, when you talk about our style, our style is very unique and we get overlooked. And that's the other part of it. You can come and take something from a place that gets overlooked anyway. If you don't put no shine on, that's why I never left Houston. I wasn't going to LA or New York to do nothing. I'm H-Town. And I didn't think that LA or New York had the pattern on who was funny or not. So why go there?
Right.
And give them all this recognition. And then the other thing is, when I make it, because in my mind, I was going to make it, so LA and New York get all of the contribution, everything I put into it, so I spend my money there, I'm going to do everything. What about the people from my city that's not going to get a chance to see me because I done moved away? I'm from here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the people that's from where I'm from got to see me. In the grocery store, at the bodega, you know what I'm saying? Walking up the street, so they can benefit from me. Hey, Ali, how did you do such and such? Oh man, this is how I did it. I'm not going somewhere else where everybody's trying to do that. Nah, I'm H-Town all day. Now you talk about today's supposed to be thug and rappers and all this supposed to be in the streets. All right, they're not athletic, so I don't believe them. Cause growing
when
up,
you saw Drake hooping, Drake be hooping.
I got who?
Drake.
I got.
Let him rain in the gym.
Nah, Shadow showing love.
Saw it. You saw it too. See it. Breezy be dropping, Davey. All them boys be hooping. Hooping.
Stop it.
Chains hooping.
Stop it, Shannon. Stop it.
Oh, man.
DVD can hoop. Brian McKnight can hoop. These boys can't even catch.
They might not can catch.
Man,
they might not can catch a football. But
they can't catch a baseball, a tennis ball. They can't catch a cold.
I've seen Drake put it in the basket.
Man.
You did too.
No, I did not. I did not see this man put nothing in the basket.
He probably beat you one-on-one.
I doubt it.
I don't.
You're not gonna skip. You're not gonna skip me. See what you're doing? You trying to do a skip this.
No, I'm just saying. I've seen that man hoop. I've seen some of these other. I've seen Breezy hoop. I've seen J. Cole. Give you that work.
You think J. Cole gonna give me that work?
Work.
Man.
Yeah, this guy's he's probably, like he said he's in his own world, but he's probably like too in his own world. Like to the point where you're oblivious to what's going on.
Just like Reezy say, work.
I'm gonna put J. Cole in the post. Throw it to me.
How you gonna be in the post at 5'7"?
And I'm still a big man.
Spud Webb couldn't post up.
That's Spud Webb.
Unless he posted up Webster. Gary Cole.
Chris Paul can post up.
Chris Paul 6 foot.
What that mean?
I'm gonna let y'all know, and a lot of you guys don't realize how tall some of these guys are. I got the chance to be around J. Cole one time, and that nigga is tall as hell. I think he's probably like 6'4", probably like 60 or 6'4". But these guys are actually tall. So you saying you gonna pull somebody up that's 6'4" and you're 5'7"? I don't see it happening.
What that mean?
Ain't no 5'7" post players. That's what that means.
Man, I put that man on my hip. Put that work on left and right hand. You finna get these boys.
Yeah, no. I guess the first half of the video was more so speaking on Drake, but yeah, no, I feel like a lot of people when they speak on Drake and speak on the Drake topic, and especially with him and Kendrick, they say, "Oh, I hate Drake for this reason," and it's like, okay, now I rebut what you just said, and it's like, well, that's just how it doesn't make sense. This guy specifically saying Drake doesn't pay homage to Houston when Drake has done nothing but pay homage to Houston his whole career. He has several features with Houston legends. Memphis, he has features with Memphis legends because his dad's from there. Everywhere Drake goes to, he doesn't steal from them. He shows love to whoever was there before. So it's kind of crazy to hear people say that Drake, doesn't pay homage and Drake doesn't do this or that. And it's like, to be real, if I'm being honest with you, and I've seen this on Twitter the other day, Drake is who you guys think Kendrick is, in terms of the industry and stuff. So I don't know. It's kind of crazy to me to hear people saying this stuff. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Is this guy right? Is he speaking nonsense? Is this bullshit? I think it's bullshit. I think he's not informed enough to know Drake's history with Houston. So he got to go do his research. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments, man.